Obviously, the campaigns are winding down. Well, I think we're in the sprint part right now. But I want to thank you. You've been a tremendous help to us. It's been a long year. If you think, when I think back that you started not this July, but the July 4th, and you really haven't stopped. And to see that, and this person agrees with me, that we appreciate the work that you put in. Just about everyone here has worked on 2 or 3 campaigns at one time, and just as a candidate, I want to say thank you. And we're running hard, and we think that Tuesday night could be a real good night for us. Thank you.
Hi, you all know me. I'm Amy Wasyluka. I'm running for Alabama State Senate District 2. And I want to talk to y'all a little bit about what is at stake on November 6th. So to do that, I want you guys to think back to 2008 and 2010 when we were coming out of a great recession. And we were promised hope. You all remember that? And in Alabama, we chose to put our hope in the hands of the supermajority. And things were supposed to get better. So let me ask you, since that time, is it easier for you to afford your health insurance? No. Is it easier for you to get preventative care? No. Is it easier for your children, regardless of what their zip code is, to go to a good public school? No. Is it easier for you to find a job that allows you to make your ends meet? So what have we bought with our hope? We know what is at stake in this election. My opponent and a lot of my other fellow candidates' opponents are running on platforms of business as usual and that everything is going fine. And it's not. We know what they will do. They will continue to not expand Medicaid. They will continue to not properly fund our public education system. And they will continue to bring jobs which keep us intentionally underemployed. We are currently 46th, 47th, and 48th in the country in terms of healthcare, education, and the opportunity to earn. So we have a choice on November 6th if we want to continue those trends for another 8 years, or if we want to start building a better future for our children so that they can afford their healthcare, so that they can go to good public schools, and so that they can find good, well-paying jobs when they get out. Me and my fellow candidates here today all have plans to address those things and to move Alabama forward, and our opponents do not. So what we need from you, we need your vote, yes. We absolutely need your vote on November 6th. But until then, we need you to get out, talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to them if they live in Madison, if they live in Huntsville, Harvest, Tony. Talk to everybody you know. Talk to people in the grocery store and let them know what is at stake in this election. Because we need everybody to vote on November 6th. Thank you all so much.
Good morning / afternoon, depending on the time. How are you all? My name is Jessica Fortune Barker, and I hope to be your next representative for Alabama Board of Education District 8. Yes. So many of you have already heard our stump speeches. Time and time again, so I will not bore you to death with why education is so important. We know that it's important. We know that public education touches almost everyone in here, whether you're an educator, you had children go through the public school system, or you currently, like me, have children in the public school system. We know it's important. But at this point, what's most important is making sure people get out to those polls on November 6th. If you have to go by a nursing home and ask them if 2 or 3 people need a ride to the polls, everywhere you go on Tuesday, remind people, did you go out and vote? Ask them if they need a ride to go with you to go out and vote. We have to get these people to the polls because it means nothing for us to all have good speeches and run the aggressive campaigns we've ran if no one comes out and votes us into office. And we all know that the candidates that you have met over the 9 months to a year have been trying really hard, and we have the solutions that Alabama needs to push Alabama forward. So it's up to you all now. We've done our part. You all please show up November 6th, vote, and take at least 3 people with you to do the same. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda Meigs, and I'm running for Alabama State House, District 20. Thank you very much. Y'all have been so supportive. And I just got here because I went to a press conference, maybe you heard, about some A&M and Oakwood students that had registered to vote, hundreds, almost 2,000 I think, and then because they didn't get their card in the mail, you know, what millennials check their post office boxes, right, for snail mail. Anyway, I'm hoping for some change from that because Tommy Radlin was there and he was saying this is not right. And he is in charge of elections here, so I'm hopeful that that will change. But those young people are not typically engaged, and they got engaged, and we need to do our part. We've been engaged sometimes. We need to totally engage the whole electorate because we know that when Democrats show up, we win, right? And you probably know, maybe somebody else has said it before me, we're not asking for a long-term commitment. GOTV is not a television station, you know that. It means get out the vote. We're talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We really need all able-bodied people to come and help us knock on doors. And there are probably 4 shifts for all the candidates on Saturday and 1 or 2 on Sunday and more on Monday and Tuesday. Yes, it goes through Election Day. If you cannot walk, please drive, because that really speeds up canvassers. I know, because my husband spends 5 hours every day driving me, so I can just do the walking up the sidewalks. And so we're asking you for a commitment of 4 days. Sometime in that 4 days, please find 3 hours here, 3 hours here, and, I'm not saying 4, and 3 in your support. I'm Linda Meigs, running for Alabama State House, District 20. Go Blues!